fellow explorers and captains. WULF-OF-STEEL here. Another Starfield PS5 adventure. Hey, attention all modders, by the way. Those of you who, started off either PC or Xbox, I realize for you, Starfield's 3 years old. Probably, some of you might not even play it anymore, but on the other hand, hey, people still play Skyrim 10 years later, so let's not use that excuse, okay? But hey, if you're a modder and getting your name out there and your work out there matters, hey, Starfield only came out on the PS5 a few months ago. It's still one of the hottest games on the PS5 right now, and the numbers are big. It's getting a ton of attention, okay? It's a great opportunity for you guys to showcase your work once again. So I highly recommend all of you out there, especially the creator of enhanced blood textures and some of the other modders out there, hey, port your stuff over to the PS5. Get back on the map. All right? So anyways, that said, there's a lot of great stuff coming to the PS5, so that's cool. What I'm doing right now is, and let me tell you something. I think one of the things, one of the negatives that some people have about Starfield is, in my opinion, Starfield is more of an open sandbox than even the Fallout games. The Fallout games have a central, very solid, rigid central core, a main quest, very detailed. It's the whole game basically stems from that main quest. There's a lot of freedom. You can go off and do other things and side quests and stuff, but the main quest is still the main focus, and so it gives you structure. And I think that's one of the biggest differences in Starfield, is that the main quest in Starfield is kind of about a lack of structure. It's kind of about exploring and making the world, the universe, what you want it to be. It's a bigger sandbox than any other Bethesda game has ever attempted. And I think that's the problem. It's the lack of structure. A lot of people complain, and they kind of reword that as saying, the main quest sucked or it's weak or something. Honestly, no. It's basically what you're showing me is a lack of imagination, because you can't handle the idea of a universe, an open universe, where you can pretty much go wherever and do whatever. Instead, you sit there and you don't know where to go or what to do. So you get frustrated. And, I can't really speak to that because I got no such problems. Okay? I think there's no room for boredom in this game whatsoever. Okay? Anyways, so what I'm doing today, I'm looking for something. One of the things that's available in Starfield, other than ships, of course, are vehicles. And there's one in particular that I had one time in a previous playthrough called the Moon Jumper. It is, without question, one of the best vanilla vehicles in the game. It actually came with the Free Lanes update. Now, you can't buy it at a vendor. You have to find it. And the easiest way that I'm told to find it is, actually the only way to find it is, you have to land on a moon, and you have to look for like something, I think it's called like a defunct radio station or something like that. And a lot of people online have suggested using Luna, which is, of course, the Earth's moon. And so what they're saying is, when you land there, just pick some random spot. Don't pick anything that's named. If you're scanning the planet and there's something already on there, like deserted base or whatever, don't land there. Find a place on Luna that's got nothing on it. There's no markings, there's no designation, like the frozen hills or empty cliffs or whatever the hell that shit is, and just land there, okay? Once you do that, you're going to be looking for something near your landing area, near your ship that looks like a radio tower. And they say if you don't find something like that, take off, pick another spot, and land there until you do. So I've already landed a couple of times on the moon, and it looks like, I don't know, helium. Open up my scanner. Hey, what's this? Abandoned outpost. That's definitely not what I'm looking for. Construction site. No, that's not it either. Ships landing. Military encampment. No. Shipwreck hab. Cave. Oh. Is that something? Oh, that's the construction site. Okay. All right, so they say if it's not within walking distance of your ship, get back in the ship, fly off, and pick another spot. So, yeah, none of these things mentioned anything about radio towers. So, I love the lack of gravity on the moon. It's awesome. All right, so let's hop back in here. To show you some changes I made here on the Razor Leaf. I took out the captain's quarters and just replaced it with a regular hab. That way my companions have somewhere to sleep. I just felt that was better. And I did the same thing to the armory. I didn't really get any value of the armory at all. I mean, I don't store shit on the ship. The ship is just my vehicle. So I replaced the armory with a different hab. So again, there's more seating up here. And, you'll notice Andrasia is looking absolutely smoking hot in a... what's up with this? Interesting. This must be a... Yeah. I was going to say, it looks like she's got some tattoos, but no, this is a conflict with another mod. Yikes. Well, from a distance, she looks good, but yeah. Andrea, well, you know, botting. Anyways, look at she's got ankle bracelets. Poor Andrea. All right. And what about Lyria? Yeah, Lyria's got the same issue. Yeah, it's definitely one of the other mods I downloaded. Son of a beast thing. I'll have to fix that later. Anyway, it's not a big issue right now, but yeah, I used there's first of all, there's a mod so you can actually buy swimsuits in Paradiso. Normally you can't do that, and they're both wearing swimsuits because, you know, hotties. And then the other thing is that there's a Kynes put in a mod with like 50 different colors of swimsuits. So, because there's very few, in the base game, there's very few options. It's all pretty much the same crap. So now there's all different ones there. And you get to choose. I think every time you reload and visit, you get like 5 different ones you can choose from. So, I mean, granted, I mean, they're not different styles. They're, for the females, they're all bikinis, and the guys are all shorts, but still, and if you haven't done it yet, I highly recommend Zone's Beautiful Bodies. It's the best, in my opinion, the best body mod. It really is. Milky Way Vixens just crashes the game too much. I don't know what it is. And besides, it makes the females look like weird. It gives them like literally like pencil thin waists and then giant dump truck sized butts. I'm not about that life. So, okay. So let's open up our planet map here. So I've been here, I've been there. See you on the dark side of the moon. Let's land there then. Oh, oh, oh. Hello, hello, hello. Is there anyone out there? Can anyone? All right, I'll stop killing you. All right. What's this? Science outpost. That's not what I want. And this. Oops. Abandoned robotics facility. Also not what I want. And an observation deck. Nope. And a pipeline substation. Nope. Jeez. Okay, well. And then jump back in and do that again. The main reason I want this lunar thingamading-dong jumper is because it's got the most airtime out of all the vehicles, with the exception of the hovercraft, which I don't know why. Zone 79, dude, you make some of the best mods for all of Starfield, but for some reason your hovercraft crashes the game. I don't know what's up with it, but please fix that, because otherwise that would be my go-to. But since it's not, and the reason it's important to me getting a vehicle with a lot more airtime is because most of these planets have so much shit on them, like freaking obstacles and rocks and shit, that you really can't travel anywhere without bumping into something. It's freaking irritating, you know? So with the moon boot jumper, you can basically just soar over everything. The other vehicles just don't get nearly enough airtime. They go like 5 meters, and then you hit another rock and another rock. It's freaking hellish. All right. Abandoned weapons station. We could always explore those places too if you're looking for places to loot. But I'm very focused on getting this damn vehicle. And now they said you could choose a different moon too. I mean, and different planets have different moons, obviously, but everybody's saying do this trick. Keep on landing on Luna until you get to the abandoned or defunct radio station. So, okay. That's what everybody says to do. Which is ironic because if you guys know me by now, I usually don't do what everybody says to do. But in this case, just come on. How many random points of interest am I going to find? This lump of rock. Another mod that came out not long ago that I really like. I don't recall the modder that made it, but it's a retexture of the Ecliptic. We already know that it's a retexture available to Spacer's Armor by Zone 79, and it's freaking fantastic. Now there's one of the Ecliptic, and it's also fantastic. So go look for that one. Just type ecliptic in the search and you'll find it. And it's freaking awesome. It makes them look so damn cool. And you can actually take their armor too and wear it if you want, just like with the spacers, which is awesome. Um, and then, of course, also got the mod that changes the Crimson Fleet into basically a Star Wars themed look from the Shadow Operatives there. So they look really cool, and that one you can find as well. Just you know, search Star Wars Crimson Fleet, you'll find it. That's my recommended. Anyways, yeah, let's go here. That crater there. All right, I can already see a scaffold that looks like another construction site. Enjoy. Science outpost. Deserted UC listening post. I don't think that's the same thing. Tracking station. You know what? What the hell? Let's check this out. Let's check this out. I mean, it doesn't have the verbiage radio, that defunct radio station, okay? But, I'm just thinking, UC listening post, I mean, to me, that sounds like the same thing. A listening post, radio station, isn't that kind of the same thing? I don't know. There it is. I haven't got a clue. It's only going to take a second to get up here. If I don't see, they say that if it's the correct one, there will be another structure next to the radio post. It's basically like a garage, and that's where you'll find the vehicle. There's the listening post. I definitely don't see any vehicles here. What about here? What's this? It's just trash. All right, screw it. Open up the star map. Let's go here. Guess I didn't even have to get in the ship. Just do that. Pipeline substation. There it is! The defunct broadcasting station. Oh, and what's this? Civilian outpost. Okay. Let's go. Let's go! You know what? Before I do anything else, I just felt a vibration on the controller, and I'm going to save. Just because after all that effort to find the place, if I had a game crash right now, I would freak. And let's get rid of these damn things. All right. Okay. I'm really looking forward to continuing on with the UC Vanguard quests too, just to see. We already saw in my previous the last video I posted that somebody already acknowledged that I was wearing a Vanguard suit, which I thought was really cool because that just shows a little more depth to the game. So I'm just curious to see if anybody else is going to do that. Faroon Zealots. Oh, okay. Well, you guys don't see me, but I see you. Bam. Oh, that was beautiful. Where are you going? Oh, shit. Yikes. Holy crap. Where did she go? Uh-oh. I don't want your crappy fucking weapon. Well, since... Huh? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Get over here.
You cannot elude the shrouded.
Yeah, I figured since...
Time is running out for you.
Listen. Don't run. Oh. Okay.
I can smell your sin.
Yo, how many of you freaks are in here?
We will find you, and you will be judged.
There you are. Yeah, get the... Go. I hate the Nova Blast Disruptor. Alright, now, if I'm not mistaken, there should be in here. What? There's another one of you in here? There you are. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That was beautiful right there. Alien stew. Oh, sounds delicious. Great Serpent Consort outfit. Okay. Alright, and that. Alright, what I was going to say was there should be one of those big storage containers somewhere around here with an action figure in it and a bunch of other goodies. Usually it's one of the ones with like the blue battery insignia on there. You know what I'm talking about. Hear that? Or there should be one of those. Bro. One of those hexagonal things that looks kind of like a geodesic dome. But maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe this isn't one of those places that has that. Yeah, I don't think it's in here. So, anyways, let's just get out. Bro, we were just looking at the thing with Ding Dong. There it is. There it is. Moon Jumper. It's ours, baby. And you can customize this one now. Okay? You can color it. You got to go to, obviously, a vendor to do it, but... Alright, let's do it. See, look at that, bro. Look at how much airtime this thing's got. very fast, though, huh? But see, look at this. Look, there's so many flipping rocks. It's insane. How the hell does anyone go anywhere in this freaking game? There we go. So yeah, having this just makes getting around a lot easier until Zone 79 gets that hovercraft of his working right. And then, well, then we're good. Then we'll just use that. But until then, this bad boy here gets the job done. So, but okay. Anyways, that's all I wanted to show you was how to find this thing. And it is a lot of fun, as you've noticed. I'm already kind of enjoying this, and yeah, I love this. That's so cool. Just like, yep, skip all that shit, and then here we go. I don't know whether or not we can upgrade these things. As far as like making them faster, I would love it if we could. I'll check into that. Obviously, you can too, and you know, but there's the horn. Out of the way. Okay, anyways. So that's it. Pop out. That's cool. I like the way that opens up in the front. And all right, so now you know how to find this thing. And yeah, until the next adventure, thanks for tuning in.